Join me as I dive into the heart of Ghana's rich oral traditions and take on the challenge of keeping these folktales alive, starting with a storyteller who's breaking the mold. In this video, you will explore a pressing issue in Ghana regarding the preservation of folktales and the impact of modernity on storytelling. Ghanaian storytellers face a significant challenge as they navigate the tension between traditional oral storytelling and contemporary influences. The rich oral traditions that have been passed down through generations are now at risk. The rise of digital media and modern entertainment has led to a decline in interest in traditional storytelling, with many young people preferring the instant gratification of digital content. This shift makes it difficult for storytellers to pass on their knowledge and skills to the next generation. The wisdom and cultural values embedded in these stories are at risk of being lost. Many young people in Ghana are more interested in watching TV or scrolling through their phones than listening to traditional stories. This preference for modern entertainment over cultural heritage is alarming. This shift in interest has resulted in a significant loss of cultural heritage, as traditional storytelling spaces are abandoned and cultural artifacts gather dust. Many stories and traditions are being forgotten, leading to a somber reflection among the elders who see their cultural symbols neglected and their heritage fading away. The challenge faced by Ghanaian storytellers is further complicated by the fact that many of them are not being recognized for their contributions to preserving cultural heritage, or compensated fairly for their work. This lack of financial support makes it difficult for them to continue their craft. Storytelling is often seen as a hobby or a pastime rather than a valuable skill or profession. This perception undermines the importance of storytelling in maintaining cultural identity. As a result, many storytellers are forced to find other ways to make a living, which can lead to the loss of their traditional storytelling skills. They often juggle multiple jobs to make ends meet. The Ghanaian government has also been criticized for not doing enough to support and promote traditional storytelling, which has further exacerbated the problem. There is a growing call for policies that recognize and compensate storytellers adequately. The decline of traditional storytelling in Ghana has significant implications for the country's cultural identity and heritage. Storytelling is an important part of Ghanaian culture, and it plays a critical role in passing on values, traditions, and history from one generation to the next. Without traditional storytelling, Ghana risks losing a significant part of its cultural heritage, which could have long-term consequences for the country's identity and sense of self. Ghana has a rich history of folktales with stories that date back centuries. These stories have been passed down from generation to generation, and they have played a significant role in shaping the country's culture and identity. The role of storytellers in Ghanaian society is multifaceted, and they have traditionally been responsible for preserving and passing on cultural traditions, histories, and values. However, the rejection of oral tradition by some storytellers has highlighted broader cultural shifts in Ghana, including the impact of modernity and urbanization on traditional ways of life. The history of Ghanaian folktales is complex and diverse, with different regions and ethnic groups having their own unique stories and traditions. These stories have been used to teach moral lessons, explain natural phenomena, and provide entertainment. They have also been used to preserve history and cultural heritage, and to pass on knowledge and skills from one generation to the next. The rejection of oral tradition by some storytellers has raised concerns about the future of these stories and the impact on Ghana's cultural heritage. The rejection of oral tradition by some storytellers has also highlighted the importance of preserving storytelling traditions in Ghana. This can be achieved through initiatives such as storytelling festivals, workshops, and training programs. These initiatives can help to promote traditional storytelling and provide opportunities for storytellers to share their skills and knowledge with others. They can also help to raise awareness about the importance of traditional storytelling and the need to preserve Ghana's cultural heritage.
Check one, check two, check.
In recent times, a storyteller publicly voiced their rejection of oral tradition, stirring debate and concern within the community. This event sparked a lot of discussion about the future of storytelling in Ghana and the implications of rejecting traditional oral storytelling. The storyteller's decision was seen as a significant blow to the traditional storytelling community, and it raised questions about the role of storytellers in modern Ghanaian society.
check. Check 1, check, check.
The moment when the storyteller publicly voiced their rejection of oral tradition was a significant turning point in the debate about the future of storytelling in Ghana. It highlighted the challenges faced by traditional storytellers in a modern context and the need for new approaches and initiatives to preserve and promote traditional storytelling. The event also sparked a lot of interest and discussion about the role of storytelling in Ghanaian culture and the importance of preserving cultural heritage. The storyteller's rejection of oral tradition has had a significant impact on the community, causing a ripple effect that has been felt deeply by many. With many people expressing concerns about the future of traditional storytelling, the community is at a crossroads. The event has also raised questions about the role of modernity and urbanization in shaping cultural traditions, and how these forces are influencing the younger generation. There is a growing need for balance between preserving traditional ways of life and embracing new technologies and innovations, which are rapidly changing the landscape. The debate surrounding the storyteller's decision has been intense, sparking passionate discussions and even heated arguments among community members. Some people argue that traditional storytelling is no longer relevant in modern Ghana, given the rapid pace of technological advancement and urbanization, while others believe that it is an important part of the country's cultural heritage, essential for maintaining a sense of identity and continuity with the past. The implications of this rejection on Ghana's cultural heritage are significant, and it is essential that measures are taken to preserve and promote traditional storytelling. The Ghanaian government, cultural institutions and individuals must work together to support and promote traditional storytelling and to ensure that the country's rich cultural heritage is preserved for future generations. The rejection of oral tradition by some storytellers has significant implications for Ghana's cultural heritage, and it is essential that measures are taken to preserve and promote traditional storytelling. Subscribe and let's hear your thoughts on the future of storytelling in Ghana, and don't forget to check out our other videos on African culture.